the sports industry is the only industry almost that you will know that hasn't been disrupted in 30 years. Travel industry, dating industry, banking industry, everything, even the food industry is disrupted. The retail, sports hasn't. We sell the same product, the same sport in the same channels. Now it's evolving a little bit in terms of distribution and broadcasting right, but the business itself of B2C and retail and consumers hasn't changed. And I believe that COVID-19 will help, and it's not the right word, but at least will invite these IPs to think slightly differently.
It's really important that we understand the process of fan engagement and rather than just use the phrase and try to be creative in responding to it. I mean, essentially, from my perspective, I'm seeing fan engagement as a combination of motives, attitudes, and behaviors. And really understanding people's motives at this time are really, really important. So there are going to be people out there in the world who they've lost their job, maybe they've been furloughed, maybe they're going to be living in a high tax economy. So suddenly their motives might shift considerably in some cases. And that inevitably then leads into their attitudes towards being a fan.
The good thing of COVID-19 was the fact that clubs became less arrogant. And that was much easier to work with clubs that suddenly are hungry, while before, as you said, it was the golden decade and all these years. That's not anymore the case. So it's easier to talk to clubs, and they are more open-minded, and that's for the benefit of the fans. Actually, it's not just for the wallet. It's not just a wallet purposes. For the benefit of the fan, now they're gonna have access to more things because they will be more open-minded.
How do you tastefully, tactfully combine fan engagement with social activism, with kind of thinking of a greater good from economic standpoint? Because I think it is important for properties and brands not to lose sight of the struggles that everyone is going through right now. Is there a way we can marry all those things together and make everyone feel good about the work we're doing in this space?
I hope we don't go back. I hope we see and take hold of this creativity, this innovation, this concept of partnership, a little bit different, and this concept of being that empathy we talked about and putting the fan first. That's what I'm going to keep an eye on. I hope this is not measures that we put in place to survive 2020. I hope that people can see the bigger picture and stick to it and really prioritize these things moving forward.